Alrighty, folks, welcome back to single player or personal picks. I can't say words today. We're back with Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Destiny. We're a little late. We kind of had some technical difficulties.
Like usual.
What else is new? Anyway,
where's the technical difficulties?
Let's get started with this dual justice game.
That is our. This is our default technical difficulty sound.
Yeah. I'm wondering if you caught your mistake.
Caught my mistake? What?
You said Spirit of Destiny.
Oh! Why did I call it Spirit of Destiny?
Because you were combining dual destinies and Spirit of Justice.
Really?
Huh.
I mean, it is...
No. It sounds like something from a thing. Anyway, do I need to search this?
Is there sound? Because I don't hear sound. I don't hear any sound. Do you? Are you hearing sound?
Yeah.
Maybe if I unplug my headphones and plug them back in. You can keep going if you want. You keep going. I can see if I can figure it out. I'm still not hearing anything.
Are those headphones busted?
No, they were working before.
Did Josh break them when he used them yesterday?
Well, like I said, they were working a second ago. Let's try it now.
Different kind of technical difficulty.
Yeah, you keep going. Keep going.
So do I need to go to the stage? I see?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's working. April 27th. Penrose Theater. Stage.
If only this was like Pendragon Theater.
Hurry up, Apollo. It's about to start. I want to see what Trucy's next pick is.
You're really wound up today, aren't you? Why don't you take a seat and try to relax?
Oh, look! There's a new airport over there. There's a TV camera and everything.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Athena, sit down. You're blocking people's view. Yeesh, I feel like I'm babysitting here.
Hello, everyone. I'm reporting from the beautiful Penrose Theater,
Can't press A when my finger is on
where the public performance of Trucy and Grammari Land begins in just 2 short days. But today, they very kindly agreed to give us a sneak preview. Isn't this exciting?
Apollo, did you post on TV just now?
How should I know? But if you were, you're disgracing our entire agency, that's for sure.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ah, here it comes.
Here comes the jump kick.
Yeah.
Now, give up your dastardly ways!
Hey, Bon Bon. Oh no, she's Neapolitan.
Actually, kinda.
She's Neapolitan.
Pretty much. Except as a bunny.
Yeah.
And purple.
She's literally a cross between Neapolitan and Bonnie from FNAF.
Kinda.
Come now, Mr. Hat. Offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias and bring him back
Although,
to life.
that's the one thing she's not like Neo with. She can't talk. She can talk.
What?
Just when and how did she make the
I
switch?
suppose, yeah, both characters don't talk.
You won't be reviving anyone today.
Maybe it's the fusion that makes Uh-oh. She just killed somebody, didn't she?
Wow, that was amazing. I had no idea how she escaped that coffin.
I'm glad Trucy's escape trick went off without a hitch.
Apollo, why are you raising red flags? And when I open the coffin, like this, inside you see...
A dead person! Fuck. Really? She just gains another member of the Grammari and they're dead?
Mr. Rias? But how?
Oh.
What's going on?
It's like you got booped in chat.
What would affect?
Because Apollo's main color is red. He's not getting up. Trucy.
I knew the dragon was in on it.
Yeah, clearly. What just happened?
Whoa, man, an accident!
Is this like... Is that guy, like, dead?
Wait, that's not how we act.
Attention, please. For your own safety, we ask that everyone please evacuate the building.
What's going on? Is Trucy okay?
Outside, everyone. Evacuate immediately, please.
Whoa, hey, stop grabbing at me.
Trucy.
Thank you for being polite about this. As he's being forced out. At least you were polite.
What are you, Canadian?
How did you know? April 27th, Penrose Theater.
They kicked us out.
Hey, what gives?
Well, someone...
Well, I'm not sure if that's the audience or not, but whatever.
Go ahead.
Will someone please tell us what's going on?
Poor Trucy. I hope she's okay. Hey, here comes that staff member from before.
Your attention, please. We regret to inform you that today's show has been cancelled. What?
But I was looking forward to the rest of it.
We are very sorry, but the theater is on lockdown pending a police investigation.
Oh no, COVID hit here too!
We should have prepared for this.
Excuse me, is it because of that accident? That man in the coffin, is he...
Well, we're still trying to figure things out, sir. But I can tell you that Miss Wright is fine. She wasn't injured, so please don't worry.
Dude, you could have said that with a little bit more emphasis.
What?
Fine!
She's fine! There, was that good?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank goodness she's okay.
Hey, you there.
Wait, who?
What the heck's going on? They wouldn't let me in. Me, for crying out loud.
Oh, Mr. Rettins. Oh, no, that's the staff.
That could be another staff member.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Rettins. There was an accident during the show.
An accident? Great. Just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program?
And you are?
The man behind the scenes, that's who. This is a fine kettle of fish, I'll tell you. Let me tell you. Spinning all this is going to be a real pain in the posterior, you believe you me.
Yeah, but I bet you're a spin doctor. Spinning? As in covering it up?
Look, I gotta get inside. Seriously, can a guy catch a break around here?
Oh, there he goes.
Why don't we go back to the office for now? I'm sure Trucy will call us when things have settled down.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I want to examine the corgi.
Dog.
Look, there's Trucy, front and center.
She's. We looked at the dog, not the poster.
So the show actually starts the day after tomorrow, huh?
I don't know if you've noticed, but you see that man in front of the poster? He's been standing there a long time looking at it.
Yeah, I noticed. And sometimes he kind of stretches his hand toward it a little bit.
Oh, I bet he's one of Trucy's fans.
Or he's trying to steal the poster.
You think he's gonna try and make off with it?
Who knows? Oh, look!
Oh, I did not mean to skip that.
Just press Y.
Why?
I guess we don't have to worry. Every time the man reaches for it, the dog growls and pulls at his pant leg.
I am the important one here.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I am the captain now.
Rough.
Yeah, no, I press A just to make the
I know.
text, and it like zoomed to the end before I had a chance to press. Yay! Face subscribed! Woo!
Yay.
I think he subscribed because he didn't want ads.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, kind of begs the question, who's the master and who's the pet?
Eh.
Let's be honest here, the pet is always
It's
the
the
master.
dog. Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it showed the thing when I clicked on the dog.
Yeah.
Because they're related to the thing.
Yes.
Should I even bother?
No.
I
don't-
kind of want to talk about this at least.
That's fine. You can look at that if you want.
these weird objects anyways? Are they supposed to be modern art? Like that clock. Is it just me, or are the hands moving awfully fast?
Hey, caramba. How come the clock doesn't show the proper time? Is that part of what makes it art?
Who knows? Hey, take a look at that man in the front of the clock. He's trying real hard to set his watch to it.
What?
Hey, mister!
Okay.
Bruh. All right, yeah, so I'll head back to the Wright and Co. Wright Sorry, I'm so used to calling it the Wright and Co. Law Office.
Yeah.
I'm still not used to the Write Anything Agency.
Yeah.
April 27th.
Ring, 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 ring. Phone
Phone
call.
call,
Phone call.
Sorry, that's a force of habit.
It's no use. I can't get a hold of Mr. Wright.
It's no use!
I wonder if seriously though, like let's be honest here. Apollo is the silver of the
Yes,
group.
he is.
I wonder if something happened to him in Karine.
Maybe he got caught up in some kind of trouble again, as always.
Yeah, trouble's drawn to him like iron filings to a magnet.
Hey, Apollo. Speaking of Ryan, they're showing something about him on TV right now.
There has been some surprising news coming out of the Kingdom of Karine.
That excused me.
The-
Uh-oh.
The country recently saw defense attorney Phoenix Wright win a not guilty verdict. The first verdict of its kind in 23 years.
Mr. Wright won a trial in Karine?
Lawyers are said to be highly disrespected in the Kingdom of Karine. So Mr. Wright's win was an upset victory amidst entrenched hostility.
Wow, did you hear that? The first time in 23 years.
Yeah, but what was he doing in court there in the first place? I thought he just went for a visit. Oh, my voice isn't doing well.
So he was in some kind of trouble, just like we thought.
Next, an update on the unfortunate accident that occurred at the Penrose Theater.
Hey, now they're talking about the accident at Trisha's show.
Famed magician, the great Mr. Rias, was skewered with a sword and died on the spot.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh no! Now he's the Knuckles.
He is red.
Yeah. Oh no! So he really is dead.
And now, here is the footage of that deadly moment.
In great gory detail.
In glorious 4K. I knew he couldn't trust Mr. Hat.
You can tell that's mocap now,
Yeah.
mainly because of the small little gestures that you wouldn't see normally. Kind of makes me think of the mocapping in Ruby.
A little bit.
The old stuff.
Yeah.
Or is it the new stuff? The medium stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like the volumes 4 through 6 stuff.
Yeah. Because it got better after a while.
Oh yeah, volumes 1 through 3 are archaic, but that's only because it was still a web series at the time.
Well, like the first couple seasons were actually headed by the original
Yeah.
writer. Then when he passed away, it kind of took a little dip,
Yeah.
and then it slowly climbed back up to.
From what I gathered from everyone's perception of it, volume 5 was the low point,
Yeah.
but then it started steadily getting really good.
Not even the writing; it was just like the mocapping was kind of a little jank.
There's also like the story was a little bit off, the pacing was a little bit off
Yeah.
in volume 5, but from volume 6 onwards, it started getting good again.
Yeah, they probably had some writers to come in and fill the void because they probably only had like voice acting because Monte was basically doing most of the writing at the time.
I think so, yeah. And he was the voice of Ren
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
until he passed away tragically and his brother took over. Mr. Rias's body isn't visible in this footage, but these are still very shocking images. The magician, Trucy Wright, is reportedly still only a high school student. Could it be that this unfortunate accident happened due to a lack of proper training?
No, she shouldn't.
Did the young magician have enough experience, preparation, and knowledge? Some might say that Troop Grammari should be held accountable for this incident.
Really? Hey, what kind of biased reporting is this?
Yeah, they're making it sound like it's all Trucy's fault.
Oh, we've just received more breaking news. Oh my! The young magician in question, Trucy Wright, is now under arrest on the charge of involuntary manslaughter.
What?
We will keep you updated as this unfortunate tale unfolds. Stay tuned.
Trucy's under arrest? She can't be.
Hello, we gotta do something.
Yeah, let's get down to the detention center right away. But before I forget, I think I'll jot a few things down about the case. I'll just open up the court record with R.
Well, he's still explaining it.
And flip to this bottommost tab here with L or R to make a few notes. I can use it like a kind of to-do list. If I ever get stuck, I can just refer to these notes.
You've got me. Also, don't leave just yet. Examine the potted plant in the back. Examine Charlie.
Well, I mean, of course I'm going to examine the potted plant. We do it every time.
Exactly.
I just wanted Charlie, so he's looking pretty perky.
For a guy whose desk is always a big jumbled mess, Mr. Wright never forgets to water Charlie.
Sometimes I catch him staring at that plant and smiling. It must have some special meaning for him.
Could be. He did say Charlie's been in his office since his first days as a lawyer. He doesn't seem to want to talk about it much, though.
One thing's for sure, Charlie is no ordinary plant.
Well, yeah. Most people would say Mamma Mia.
Okay,
Now you can leave.
I want to do something first. I just want to... I know I don't need to, I just...
R again.
Okay. I thought I needed to write them down.
No. He does it automatically.
No.
Press
Hold on.
B.
Thank you.
Now go to move and go to the detention center. April 27th, detention center.
Can you progress for now? I need to do something.
Visitors room.
Some days this is worse than others, to the point where if I put a weight on it, it hurts. Poor Trucy. What can we even say to her?
Oh, Polly, Athena.
Trucy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
We saw the news about the accident on TV.
Guess I can't Houdini my way out of this one. I got arrested and everything. They say I'm the one who caused the accident.
But that's not true, right?
To be honest, I don't really know. I mean, I have no idea how an accident like that could have happened. The trick went off without a hitch. I'm sure of that much. I didn't even put on my Get Smoked hat. Still, the police just won't listen to me. They've already decided that it was all my fault. I'm exhausted after all their questions.
Looks like you've been able to hang in there at least.
Yeah, she really is one tough cookie. I know you're tired, but... Can you tell us a little bit more about the accident?
Yes, of course. Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll be fine.
Okay, here you go. Thank you. For starters, can you help us understand what happened? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Was there some kind of accident?
I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it. But instead, Mr. Rias's body was in there.
That much must have been a huge shock for you.
And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, was that an accident too?
It must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened either. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. I still can't believe Mr. Reus is actually dead.
As tough as she is, this is obviously taking a toll on her.
But how did Mr. Rios' body get into the coffin in the first place?
Trucy, we need you to tell us the secret of the trick.
You know what they say, a magician never reveals her secrets. But I guess I should make an exception this time. But if you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single new magic trick from now on.
Well, I guess we're guinea pigs because we're probably going to be doing that in court.
Oh yeah, and to be frank, he's not a guinea pig for your magic tricks already.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of the job.
And she's automatically way better than her uncle was.
Yeah.
You said the same thing again.
Oh, did I?
You clicked the same
There
thing
was
again.
no check mark on it.
Yes, there
Yes, there
was.
Oh.
Just press B through it.
Ah!
Actually, you can hold it. Actually.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, that's where it was, because, like, the thing is literally overlapping it.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm used to it being on this side.
You're fine.
So let's call this trick Trucy's Great Escape. How did you get out of the coffin?
All right, here goes. I'll reveal the trick just for you two.
And that police guy in the background.
Don't worry, I have my earbuds in. I'm not listening to it. Prepare yourselves for an exclusive explanation by magical girl Trucy Wright. She practically is a magical girl at this point.
Yeah.
There's a secret trap door in the stage that leads down to the underground passage. Understage passage.
A trapdoor? So when did you slip down into the understage passage?
Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage, holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then, I had already escaped from the coffin and was waiting understage. And, while I was down there, I did several things to get ready for the next part.
Yep. Nope.
I looked at my history log.
What technique? Okay, so what happened next?
Mr. Hat was quickly raised up to the catwalk by wire. There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when Mr. Hat hits it. Meanwhile, I popped back up onto the stage through a different trapdoor. And voila! The switch is complete.
Stage diagram added to the court record.
Woo.
I had no idea that was happening. I was convinced you were still in the coffin.
That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that really isn't there.
In other words, you make us see illusions, right?
We call it misdirection.
Yeah, misdirection is all about magic.
While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen.
Yeah.
What we say is there really isn't, and what we say really isn't there actually is.
I get it. It's kind of like a magical bluff.
And considering who your father is, you must be an expert at bluffing.
Yep. Damn it.
But there's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin.
But it actually isn't. Magic.
It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. The last thing in the world I expected to see in there was Mr. Reus.
Or Mr. Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, your reaction to it was literally...
Could he have climbed in there by mistake? I should get back to asking Trucy about the accident. Can you tell us more about the victim? Are you serious? I'm trying to use the sick right now.
The great Mr. Reese's Pieces.
Who exactly is this Mr. Reeves? We already know Apollo. He's the last Grammari that hasn't been murdered. Seriously.
So, I'm sorry, but when I saw her, like, doing, like, the trapdoor thing, the regular trapdoor, I just heard... But then when she came back up... I don't know why, I'm easy to please.
You said you used to belong to Troop Grammari, right?
Wait, you don't know who the great Mr. Reyes is in Hollow? He's super famous. He's all people talk about on TV.
Really? I just assumed he was one of Trucy's assistants.
Why just the dead, Bob?
So how did the two of you come to perform together, Trucy?
Well, like I said, he used to be a member of Troop Grammari. Grammari, yeah. He was a protege to my great-granddaddy, Magnifi Grammari. So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of that connection.
Did he continue performing as a magician after he left Troop Grammari?
No, he got injured while practicing for a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while.
I'm pretty sure it's a recent thing, him getting famous again. I only started seeing him on TV again maybe last year.
I had nothing but respect for Mr. Reyes as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am this happened.
I can't imagine how traumatic it must be to have someone die during your big show, especially when it's the last surviving member of your family's troupe.
Yeah, her reactions are all like, oh, but hey, don't worry, I'm fine. I have to stay strong for my fans.
Uh-oh. Huh? My bracelet is reacting. Trucy, you can't lie to me.
Bruh.
People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something. And when I pick up on their distress, the bracelet around my wrist starts to feel tight. So I guess that means what Trucy's trying... So I guess that means Trucy is trying to hide something from me. Well, I guess I should give my bracelet a tap with X. Pressing Y. Okay. Why am I pressing
The blue one.
Why am I pressing Y? Let me guess. I can see things other can't. The slightest twitch, gesture, or change in expression. I'm guessing it's the hand against the hat.
It's actually more obvious than you think.
Eyes?
It's so weird because you'd think Trucy wouldn't have an obvious tell, but she has the most obvious tell in the world.
Oh, she bites her lip, doesn't she?
No, actually.
Yes, I can see it when I'm concentrating intensely like this. And when people are feeling nervous, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or tell. She's sweating bullets, isn't she?
It's more like...
I'll just check my viewpoint around until I find Trucy's tell. Oh, okay. She's that kind of person who, like, nervously looks around when they're like...
Bruh, freaking Applejack isn't as obvious as you.
Yeah.
All I had to say is when I first saw that, I was like...
Okay, I think I found her tell. Now to listen carefully to every word and see where she gets shifty-eyed.
Bruh, you don't even need perception to see this.
Then I'll perceive X, whatever she seems nervous about, to get to the bottom of things. Don't worry. I'm fine. Yeah.
Press X. Now press X again.
Gotcha.
You're not fine, you're worried.
You have to catch it in the moment, otherwise you'll miss it.
Come on, Trucy, you should know by now you can't hide anything from me.
Don't tell me that your bracelet reacted.
Yep.
And here I thought my smile was going to do the trick. Oh, maybe that's the trick because she's the whole misdirection thing. Maybe she tries to hide her obvious tell behind her smile.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician. A true
entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right?
You spoke over what I was gonna say. Although you are right.
Yeah.
You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Not only that, but aren't we getting a whole bunch of different sections where everybody's just like, whenever it's the worst, we always have to keep a smile. Like, everybody's saying that in this universe. It's like, okay, that's not a specific
Yeah. Yeah.
statement that you guys say. It's something that everybody says. I remember hearing you say that before.
That's right. It's a Grammari motto that my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it. It's one of the few precious memories I have of him.
But you can't keep everything inside, Trucy. You'll burst. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you?
I can't. If I did, you wouldn't believe in me anymore.
That's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well.
The diagram!
Yeah.
Take that!
Your attorney's badge.
I swore on this badge that I would always believe in my client to the bitter end. That's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me so as much. So no matter what you tell me, I'm going to keep on believing in you, Trucy. All I ask is for you to have a little faith in me, too.
No, that character comes later. Faith in me. Alright. Thanks, Polly.
The truth.
Polly, what if I made a mistake?
What do you mean?
What if it really was me who stabbed Mr. Rios?
What makes you say that?
Well, in my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real sword for the rubber sword just before I stabbed it into the coffin. So even if somebody had been in there, the rubber sword shouldn't have hurt them. But Mr. Rios was found dead in the coffin. That was Apollo. I mimicked your voice. Sorry.
Man, you're good at that.
I know. It just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe he was already dead in the coffin before you stuck in the rubber one.
That's definitely a possibility, and that's usually how it goes. I know I swapped the swords.
Then you're fine.
She's got a sword!
You're absolutely sure?
Positive. I practiced the trick hundreds of times with no mistakes. I remember very clearly swapping the swords this time, too. But could I have made a mistake this time?
Could she really have? No.
Well, I'd better get going.
Huh? Where to?
To practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away.
You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too?
Yep, because everything's got to be just right. None of that too cold, too hot nonsense. Maybe I really did kill Mr. Reyes.
Trucy.
The worst possible mistake I could make. Such a horrific accident right in the middle of my show. And yet all I can think about is, now that this has happened, Troupe Grammari will get its performance rights pulled. There'll never be another show. Everything my family worked so hard for will be gone forever. And poor Mr. Reyes had his whole life and a great career ahead of him.
Hang on. Oh, I don't like this. My brain just thought to what would be the motive for somebody doing this. And that would be to see the Grammarais out of commission because they could get a mint by selling Grammarai merch because now all of the members are dead.
Maybe. But not all of the members are dead.
She's the only living surviving member.
Yes.
And she's not considered a Grammarai in the same sense as the others.
I guess.
She's still learning.
Yeah.
And if she gets her funding pulled, she won't be on stage ever again.
I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away.
Yeah!
Did your yell cause a blinding light? How did you do that?
Oh, it's my new trick, the flashbang scream.
Flashbang. At least warn us before you do that.
Polly,
Wow, you're good at doing that too. I'm just as surprised as you are. I'm ready to pay for what I did.
Trucy, I don't think you did anything wrong.
You don't?
I've had one question going through my mind this entire time.
What is love?
What is love? Baby, no happy. Was this accident really your fault? Alrighty, folks, we're back. Sorry about that. A little call happened while we were in the thing.
It's all good.
It happens.
What do you mean?
I don't have any proof or anything. It's just, I don't think you'd ever make a mistake like that.
Apollo.
I saw how hard you worked on your trick, staying up late every night to practice. That means you could have made the mistake by accident because you were so exhausted.
Shut up, Apollo.
And I know you. You always get everything picture perfect.
Nobody's perfect all the time.
Still, I think somebody else caused Mr. Rios' death. Not any mistake of yours. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right?
Yes, I remember doing it.
Then just know it wasn't your fault, Truthy. Truthy.
But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but...
I believe in you, Truthy, so believe the me that believes in you.
You're fine!
And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm gonna prove your innocence. Don't worry, you're going to be fine! Dot, 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 dot. Aww. Aww.
Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm going to believe in you, too.
All of a sudden, next time you see Apollo, you just got the freaking Kamina glasses on. Good.
I'm sorry. I need a tissue. Here you are now. I thought you weren't listening.
I'm a magician too. See my trick? I pulled a napkin out of my thin air.
See, look, I can make a disappearing act. Pockets.
I've never seen Truthy cry like this before. She always seems so strong. But maybe sometimes she's just putting on a brave face. She's still a kid, just a kid after all.
Yep, 17.
Isn't Apollo 17 as well?
He is 22.
I
think he's 24 in this game.
I thought they were twins.
No.
Okay. So, I have to ask to make it official, but will you let me defend you?
Yes. I'm counting on you. I don't want to have to cancel the show on its opening day.
Right. She seems fine now.
Chrissy, let's win this trial together.
Unlike some people.
Hey, you know she's usually hyperbolic in her emotions.
Yeah. Well, we'd better get to investigating. Come on, Athena, wipe that nose and let's go.
Excuse you, do you see it's not on my face, Apollo?
Yeesh, talk about an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, that's basically the character.
We'll need to investigate the stage at the Penrose Theater where the body was found.
Yeah, I hope no one will try to stop us.
If you're going to the Penrose Theater, can I ask you a favor?
Of course, what is it?
I left a very special notebook behind in my dressing room.
Sure, we can pick it up for you.
That notebook is really, really important to me. I don't know what I'd do if anybody read it.
Let me guess, the notebook has all of your secrets on it, and somebody wanted it.
Maybe.
And it's been passed down from Grammari to Grammari. In the Grammari family. Wow, I wonder what's in it.
The notebook is in my blue handbag on the table. It's big and black. You can't miss it. Thanks in advance. And with that, I've got to go. It seems they've got more questions for me.
Alright, see you later, Trissy.
Pocket sand! It doesn't work when there's a window between us.
So should we investigate the stage first, or get the notebook?
Well, you have to go to the stage. Well, you have to head to the theater anyways.
Yeah, I'm getting the notebook first.
So head to the dressing room.
Oh.
Actually, no, wait. Go to the theater first. I'm surprised it lets you actually go there right away. Penrose Theater. The person you are trying to call is not available. After the tone, please
Yeah, that's me. That's totally me. I'm just like, I don't leave messages. I want to talk to the person of this themselves. I've tried calling Mr. Wright 100 times, but he never picks up.
We left him some voicemails, so he'll probably call once he gets them.
He's gonna flip out when he hears what happened to Trucy.
Oh, here comes Best Girl. Hey, this is the place, the theater where that magical murder happened. Oh yeah, wonder if they brought the dead body out yet. I hear they already arrested the murderer. They say it's a young girl. Yeah, a high school student. Can you believe it? I think these are just, random people.
Kids these days. Bruh. What's with all the curious bystanders? They sure are kicking up a fuss.
How dare they call Trucy a murderer?
They got some nerve.
We can't let people think that about her. We have to defend her.
Apollo? Is that you?
Wait, is it?
I...
Was it Emma?
No, it's Emma.
Wasn't I her though?
Yes.
Do you want to be her?
Yes, you regularly throw snackoos at us.
Yes. Do you want to be Emma? You're just so you know, you're Emma and Athena.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Emma?
It's sure been a while. How have you been?
Oh, can't complain. Haven't seen you in ages. Emma is not usually in the best of moods. So I never quite know what to do or say around her. Well, we have some business to take care of, so I'd better get going.
Hey, wait a minute.
What? Was it something I said?
You're darn right it's something you said. What's with you brushing me off like that? We've got heaps to catch up on. After all we've been through, you're not still mad at me about something, are you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
Who's this, Apollo? A distant cousin or something?
No, Emma's a detective I've had the, pleasure of working with before.
Hello, I'm Emma Sky, forensic investigator.
Okay, at first I thought I wasn't gonna go into her theme and do a new theme, because that start was weird.
Oh no, they keep her theme.
What? So you're finally a full-fledged forensic investigator?
Yeah, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. Look, I even have an official forensic investigator armband and everything.
That's great, Emma. I bet the exam was really hard, huh?
Oh, it was a cinch.
Really? Because I thought you said something about failing it over and over again.
Well, never mind that. The important thing is, I'm not a plain old detective anymore. So no more boring old investigations for me. I'm so happy I can hunt the whole world.
Coming from you, that's really something.
Criminals beware. Fingerprinting, luminol testing, DNA analysis, and the sky is raring to go, so bring it on.
That's going to be really helpful for this, because I think that's going to be necessary.
I can hug the whole world. I'm gonna start with you and bait the shippers.
Wow, I guess it's goodbye, grumpy clouds. Hello, fanatical sun.
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
She's very cheerful, isn't she? Is it because of the weather or something?
She sure wasn't like this before. She was pretty frustrated back when she was assigned to the Criminal Affairs Department. And she was always munching on chocolate snackoos to relieve her stress.
Snackoos and stress are a thing of the past. I've said goodbye to both of them.
Sure you have.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, yeah, she probably got a bag in her a bag of them in her bag, just in case things go wrong.
I was like, she says that. I've said goodbye to both of them. Apollo just looks over and sees the bag. Hey, who said you could look in my bag?
Uh-huh. And may you never have to see either again.
By the way, are you two here because of the murder?
Murder? You don't mean the accident?
Oh, then I guess you haven't heard. It's basically a straight-off homicide now.
What?
Just so you know, I heard that the prosecution is going to argue tomorrow that...
I'm good. This happens from time to time.
Trucy outright murdered Mr. Reyes.
What? Okay, he had it coming, but still.
Are you kidding? They're treating it as a murder?
Emma, please tell us everything you know.
Of course. Anything to help Trucy.
She smiled! Finally!
Why is the case being treated as a homicide now and not involuntary manslaughter?
Well, apparently, there's something that proves it was a straight-up homicide.
Well, that's vague. Do you know any of the details?
No, I'm afraid that's all I was told.
Really? How come?
Because the lead prosecutor is kind of a hard guy to read. So maybe it's just a culture gap thing? Anyway, he's not one to really share his thoughts.
Why do I have a feeling it's Mr. Skunkhead from the last game?
No, it's not Blackwell.
Okay.
Although, Blackwell will show up at one point. But
I was thinking good of.
Ooh.
It's not good though.
Yeah, I think he passed away.
Yeah, I think he was either that or he's still in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean by culture gap? Culture gap.
I mean, he's a foreigner, so his way of going about things is different.
Oh, he's from Karine.
Yes, he's from Karine.
So who exactly am I up against tomorrow?
But first, let's talk about you.
I'm not skipping to that yet.
Yeah.
Congrats on finally becoming a forensic investigator as always you wanted to be.
Thanks. I failed that exam so many times, but I finally did it. I can finally use my forensics kit openly, whenever I want.
Oh yeah, you used to have a stealth... you used to have to stealth use a kit you sent away for.
Oh, I still use that one too. But now it's more of a hobby gift. It's important to have hobbies too, you know.
So basically nothing's changed.
Are you kidding? I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for taking fingerprints for fun now. It's positively life-changing. I can take all the prints I want.
Are you sure you're allowed to do that?
Sure, I'm sure. I've been collecting all the prints I've taken into a personal database. Now, hold out your hands. I need to get your prints too.
Just promise me you won't use them for evil.
Unlike the other detective we've had to deal with.
I can't believe she took my prints too, Apollo.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm wearing a glove. How did she keep out your index finger and my middle finger?
what about the other hand, Athena?
They're not the same.
As long as she has one pair of prints, I think she's fine.
Hey, this is not you.
Anyway.
It's not fine.
Just be happy she held your hand. I am.
Chief Prosecutor Edwards has been reorganizing the prosecutor's office lately. As part of that effort, he's gotten rid of a lot of corrupt prosecutors. So the prosecutor's office is looking pretty empty these days.
And that's how a foreigner prosecutor got assigned to this case?
That's part of it, yes. We were short on prosecutors, and this guy just happened to be visiting.
And what's the purpose of his visit?
Well, some insurgents from the Kingdom of Karine are thought to be hiding out here. As an international prosecutor, he apparently can investigate the matter personally.
So he's from the Kingdom of Karine?
That's right. He's also Karine's monk.
A monk? So how did he get assigned to this particular case anyway?
It seems he's very devoted to furthering his studies as a prosecutor. He wanted to learn how crime scenes are investigated here, so he just showed up.
So he's just curious, huh?
He looked the entire crime scene over quite earnestly, and just as everyone else was ready to call it a case of involuntary manslaughter.
This is most certainly a murder. A cruel act of an impure soul.
Wait, shouldn't I be doing the voicing?
You're going to be doing both Apollo and the prosecutor?
Well, he's probably going to be going against Phoenix more often, though, right?
He actually goes up against Apollo once,
Yeah.
Phoenix once, and Athena once. And then in the last case, he gets sidelined.
Okay, so it's equal opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
That's what he said, just like that. Then he volunteered himself as the prosecutor for this case. With the shortage of prosecutors right now, the prosecutor's office is glad to have him. So Trissy was arrested for murder all because of this guy, huh? I have to to say, he's definitely not your typical prosecutor.
When have we ever had a traditional prosecutor in this game?
Edward.
Not really. What about that updated autopsy report nonsense?
I love that. That meme is so great.
It's so...
He says court is where a victim receives their last rites. Where the truth is revealed, the criminal is judged, and the victim's soul sees salvation. Receiving last rites in court allows the victim to finally rest in peace, or so he claims.
How about this? I will voice the prosecutor, but I'll give you the guy that we saw earlier, the guy with the coffee cup, the one who's like, man, why wasn't I let in?
Remember that guy?
You'll see him in a second.
Yeah.
So, to him, a trial is like performing funeral rites for the victim, huh?
That's certainly a unique way of looking at it.
His name is Nayuta Samadhi.
Yeah, Nayuta Satmati.
I forget what we figured out with it. What? Nayuta Sadmadi?
That's right. What, do you know him or something?
Oh, I guess you could say I've heard of him.
Yeah, well, he is pretty famous. Really? Yes, they say he travels the world, solving difficult cases after difficult days. Where there is a hard case to crack, he's called in to prosecute it. Wow, sounds like he's going to be tough to beat.
I can't believe this. I have to stand in court against him?
Hate to say this, but you've stood up against a rocker prosecutor and literally a twisted samurai. How is this any different?
Yeah.
He seems like a very kind and gentle person, though. He's very polite and understanding to everyone he talks to.
Huh. So he's a pretty agreeable guy then.
Yeah, he's known to see what kind of person Trucy really is.
Yeah, something tells me he's not the same person outside of court as he is inside the court.
But don't they hate defense attorneys in crime? Why would he listen to what we have to say? I don't see why not. He certainly seems like the type of person who would.
Even so, do you think you could do us a favor, Emma? Could you tell Prosecutor Sadmati about Trucy? About what a good person she is?
Of course. Leave it to me. I'll make him understand there's no way Trucy could have committed murder. I hope he listens to reason.
Me too.
This is looking pretty bad, Apollo. They're calling it a murder, and they've even got proof. What do we do?
Look on the bright side, that's what.
Right? What bright side?
Well, the good thing about there being proof is that it has to point to the real killer. If we can find out who that is, we can prove Trucy's innocence.
Oh! Hey, you're right.
Which means our objectives are clear. We have to find two things: proof of Trucy's innocence, and evidence of the true culprit's identity.
You know what, Apollo? You're starting to give me a glimmer of hope.
And that means there's only one thing to do. Emma, would it be alright if we investigate the scene?
If I said no, you just do it behind my back anyway, right?
No!
No.
Like, Apollo has the worst tell imaginable compared to everybody else that he's seen.
He is literally sweating bullet bills.
Yeah. Would I do something like that? I guess the jig is up.
Oh, alright. But I better come along. Who knows what sorts of mischief you'd get up to if I'm not there to keep an eye on you. Mischief? Sounds like Emma trusts you about as far as she can throw you, Apollo.
That's saying something, because she could throw me across the football field.
She could pin me against the wall if she wants. I mean, what?
He has been known to move things around at the scene of a crime, you know.
Hey, what about you? You used to do all kinds of forensic tests on things without permission.
There's nothing wrong with that. After all, forensics is always on the side of justice.
Not always.
How is that even remotely fair?
You could literally point to the fingerprint shenanigans that Fulbright did. Seriously. Okay, so you want to move to,
I'm getting the book first.
the dressing room. That was the next thing.
Book. The dressing room looks just the way it did before the incident. All these items look kind of lonely without their owners.
We have to find Trussy's notebook for her.
Let's see. She said it would be in her blue handbag on the table, right? We should see what else we can check on while we're here.
You mean the bag that has that little thing of Mr. Hat on it?
Oh, here's that handbag Trucy was talking about. I feel a little funny about digging around in a girl's purse.
She told you to do it. It's fine.
I'm kind of the same way. I never liked it when...
Dude, she gave you specific permission to do so. You're fine.
Pay share! But gluten-free. Nom nom pizza. I guess it's okay to open it. After all, she did ask us to.
If you're so weird about it, yeah, let Athena do it.
I'm not you, Apollo. Let me do it.
Fair. That's...
Let's see. Huh? No, not this. What's this? Oh, wow. She has... Oh, Trusy, you are bad.
What is it? I want to see too.
That's funny. She said it was a black notebook, right? But there's nothing like that in here.
Except for this. Flop, 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 flop.
Why does she have that?
Well, I did say she was bad.
Oh.
Maybe Trusy was wrong about where she left it? Let's keep looking around for it.
Okay, so check the blue book on the table.
Yeah. Bon Bon. What's this? Script of the show? It says Bonnie. So it must belong to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. You and I got to see the first two parts up to the end of 10:20 a.m. segment. But this Mr. Reese's fire trick, we didn't get to see that part.
Yeah, because I canceled the show after the accident.
So let's just read it real quick. Magic show script. 9:30, Mr. Reuse transforms into a dragon, Trucy's hat trick. 10:20, Bonnie's teleportation trick and Trucy's escape trick. 11, Mr. Reuse's fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Hey, there's a note about the fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Oh, sorry. Come to think of it, when Mr. Reuse turned into a dragon, it breathed fire, didn't it?
Coin tricks and fire tricks are Mr. Rios' specialties. Maybe they had some big finale planned. For Mr. Rios and Trusy would face off in a grand magical showdown after his revival.
Show script. Added to the courtroom. Alright, so next you'll want to...
Don't mini-manage me. I need to do this myself a little bit.
Normally this part is like just to progress the story. It's fine. It's only when you're solving the puzzles that I won't say anything.
Oh, he's a prosecutor now?
Roses, huh? I like him. Pretentious.
They might be pretentious, but you know what? He makes it work. Apollo, I've known this for a while now, but you talk too quickly when it comes to Prosecutor Gavin.
You think so?
I mean, don't hate him just because he's beautiful.
That's not it at all!
Then why don't you just ask him out already? That's not it either!
Huh? Aren't these Ninetales flowers? You know, those flowers that only grow in Ninetales Vale?
Oh my goodness, you're right. There's a card here, and a letter come with it. The card says, "Good luck, Trusy," from Damien and JC Tenma.
Mayor Tenma and Jixie, huh? What does the letter say?
Let's see. Oh, there's a message for you in here too. Please tell Mr. Demon Lawyer that I said thank you for everything. Thanks to him, I overcame my fears, and now I'm not afraid of yokai anymore. And guess what? I've even become friends with yokai like Itan Momen and Konaki Gigi.
No matter what happens, I guess she'll never grow out of her demon obsession.
Hey, at least she's not afraid of them anymore.
Let me guess, this is the girl that breathes into her flower all the time.
Actually no. You'd think, but no. That was a sunflower.
Okay. Hey, these flowers, they're from La Miroir. Oh, okay. She's a famous singer. They call her the Siren of the Ballad, and she's pretty popular.
What famous singer is sending Trucy flowers?
Well, we met her through a case I headed up once.
Wow, your circle of acquaintances is bigger than I thought.
La Miroir. I don't know why, but her song really touched me for some reason.
I get a very motherly vibe from her. I don't know why.
I hope she's doing well. Look at all these costumes. I bet they're all Trucy's.
Ooh, could you tell by the scent? Are you like some kind of bloodhound or something?
I mean,
I'm her assistant, not her pet.
although, let's look at it this way. If he's got super eyesight, having super smell is not that far-fetched with him. I have to use the washroom. Examine everything, but don't leave the room.
Okay.
Oh, look at the adorable little bunnies!
Phoenix. Oh, right. Forgot to mention you to you and Trucy. La Miroir's your mom. Apollo, you what?
What?
Rabbits, huh? I used to have a pet rabbit.
Really? You? You kind of look the type.
What do you mean? What's wrong with me having a pet rabbit?
Aren't people who have rabbits as pets usually the quiet, sensitive type?
Oh, well, pardon me for being so loud and insensitive. That.
I see we take a look through Mr. Rear's things too.
Hey, is that a notebook sticking out from behind his briefcase?
You're right. It's practically screaming. Oh yeah, look at me.
I can't see it. Oh, I see it. It's a black one. Do you think it could be? Oh wow, Athena! Our hunch was right. It's Trucy's notebook.
What's it doing this mixed in with Mr. Reyes' stuff?
Good question. Trucy's notebook added to the court record. I can barely see that from where I'm standing.
It's locked. I guess that means we can't read it.
I wonder what kind of secrets are in there to make her want to lock it.
A girl hurry. It's her privacy. Besides, everybody has a secret or two they don't want us to know about.
If there's anything in there about kisses or crushes, I think Mr. Wright would cry. Burb. It's a dove. Trucy must use it in one of her tricks.
Yeah. There's another bird cage next to it. I wonder what's in that one.
Cuckoo-ca-choo!
Yeah.
What in the world was that? Yeah, I think something's wrong with my throat. Every time I do a voice, it actually kind of hurts. I think I might be coming down with something.
Oh no.
So we found the notebook and we examined the bird.
Okay, so there's one more thing you have to do in this room, other than look at that. You can look at that if you want.
Look at all this stuff. I bet it belongs to that bunny assistant we saw on the show.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Hello.
It's a fae. Does she really need all that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so much makeup.
All right.
Oh. When it comes to sheer number of items, your desk at the back of the office isn't any better. I got hiccups.
Oh no.
That's Apollo.
Yeah, I know.
What? Oh. I can fill up the thing if she gives me.
No vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh. Where is that?
So there's a small bottle on the shelf near the front window.
Upstairs?
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. So, here's the thing I was going to tell you, since you're forcing me back upstairs again.
Posters?
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Yes, it is. My
Post-
hiccups.
Posters?
No. Show Trucy's notebook to a thief.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. These things are the natural accumulation of 2 years of work, and they're all necessary.
Really? Instant noodles and crackers?
Of course! I need those for when I have to stay at the office all night prepping a case.
And the comic books too?
Oh, of course, I need those too. Manga these days are super realistic and informative. I need them for research.
Uh-huh, I see. So you need to research street fighting and the bunnies, do you?
Oh no. Athena has the hiccups too. Is this a microwave? Nothing particularly interesting here. Alright, giant coin.
Oh, no, remember it has that circle.
Nothing particularly... Oh, you're right, Posters. Juicy put some posters up, I see. Oh, here's one of Troop Grammari. Troop Oh, that's you.
Trip Grammari. Magical menagerie, huh? Looks like a bunch of folks dressed in outfits a bit too classy for their age, if you ask me.
But isn't that pretty much how all the best magicians dress?
Was Trip Grammari really such a big deal back in the day?
Wasn't sure how much you needed.
I guess so. Everybody in the country knew them back then. They had great tricks. Like making a building disappear or escaping a safe drop from a helicopter.
Wow. I was in Europe at the time, so I had no idea.
But even if you... Oh, sorry.
But if even you know about them, then they must have been really, really famous.
I used to see them a lot on TV. I think it was back when I was in junior high. And the one in black was the original leader of Troop Grammari, Trucy's grandfather. His name was Magnifi Grammari. The one in pink with the mustache, that's Zach Grammari, Trucy's late biological father.
Oh, and look, there's Mr. Reyes. So this poster's from back when he was a member of Troop Grammari, right, huh?
Notice the scar on his arm?
No, I didn't. Trucy said he left the troop after he was injured during a show or something, right?
Mr. Reyes was injured during a show 13 years ago and left Troop Grammari. Grammari.
Well, we've examined just about everything, I think. Looking through other people's stuff was so thrilling. Like I'm doing something naughty.
I know what you mean. Just don't go poking around in my things at the office.
Why? What do you have to hide?
Nothing? I don't think I like how her eyes lit up all of a sudden. Anyway, we better get this notebook to Trucy.
Okay, so go to present. No. Go to present.
I know, I'm looking at the scar, like you said. The double scar.
Yeah, right there.
Triple X.
Yeah.
It's double X. But...
Yeah, right? Alright, so now go to present.
Present art.
Present
Boom,
Trucy's notebook to her.
boom shakalaka laka. Boom shakalaka.
Mysterious locked notebook. I wonder if there's anything about me in there. Like that one time I made for footing. I wonder if she was mad at me for doing that.
Don't worry, if there's one thing I know about Trucy, it's that she's more mature than some people I know.
Foot, meat, mouth award.
Ah, nice.
Alright, so now you can move. And I believe you just go back. Let's see. I think you go to the stage? Yes, you go to the stage.
Yeah. We're running out of time.
Well, Josh isn't here yet.
I know. 10 minutes. She'll probably be here in like a minute.
And it is Zaka's turn, but
yeah. Alright, let's get down to investigating, shall we?
Just make sure you don't move anything or I'll get in big trouble.
Fine, I promise. To only move the things I have to.
Well, I have my own investigation to conduct, but let me know if you need anything.
It's been a while since we've done any investigating.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right in. You do remember how to do this, right? If you don't, I can give you a quick rundown.
should
Should I have Athena give me a rundown?
Do you want to run
I'm
down
okay.
investigation? Yeah, you're fine.
Don't worry about me. I've got it all locked away in the vault up here.
Good, and I'm sure it'll all come back to me, too, as we go along.
Wait, wasn't it you who just offered to give me a rundown?
Alright, so go to examine. Now just examine everything here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the big one. This is what they call a set piece. It's a piece of the onstage scenery. It suddenly fell down after the body was revealed, if I remember correctly.
Just as the brave heroine screams, the spell on the dragon breaks. Losing its wings, the dragon falls to the ground. That moment marked the collapse of Trucy's magical kingdom.
Magic, huh? Yeah, sure. The timing was so perfect, I'd be generally surprised if it was magic.
Oh, I've seen something like this before. It's like that game where you stick swords into a barrel until a little man inside pops up.
You mean pop-up pirate?
Yeah, that's like a tabletop game.
Yeah.
Huh? That doesn't sound like any game I've ever heard of.
Really? It's pretty famous in Europe. Did you have anything to play with as a kid?
Oh, you know us simple Americans, we're happy with just a hoop and a stick.
What time period do you live in, Apollo?
Seriously.
Wait, why? Okay. Oh, hey, this is a curtain. I wonder what's behind it.
You weren't pointing at the curtain, but whatever.
The backstage area. There's magic equipment and stuff like that back there.
I'll open it a crack and check it out later.
You were thinking of opening that curtain, were you?
No.
Well, who, me? I would never do such a thing like that.
Never do a thing like that.
Rats, I guess I'll have to ask her to open it for me later. Yeah.
We have one of these in the office too, don't we?
She can't hear you. Yeah, that poor magic prop we used as a shelving unit. I'd kind of like to see Trucy perform this trick sometime.
Well, we both know you'd be the one in the box if she ever did.
I feel bad for the prop, but it can stay a shelving unit in that case. Okay, what was the thing I wanted to do? Oh, right, the camera.
You can also look at Athena.
That-
Meet Emma.
Yeah, that video camera is pointed right at the stage. I wonder what it recorded. I want to take a peek, but Emma would.
And I would what?
Wow, this residue data is so fascinating.
She's so fixated on that bloodstain data, her eyes are getting bloodshot.
Quick, Paul. Well, Emma's off in forensic fantasy land. Let's see what's recorded on the camera.
Oh look, it's that scene we saw earlier. Oh, she used Sweet Kiss. It confused Mr. Hat. Or did she use Charm? No, she used Attract. Mr. Hat, you traitor.
She used fan service. It's super effective.
Damn. Where can I learn a trick like that? Surprise, motherfucker. Woo! Oh. You notice it a lot more easily in this one.
Eh?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just speaking to myself.
Oh, wait, there's a spear in the back.
She's got a sword!
The extra sword in the back that she swapped with.
Oh, you can skip it?
Apparently.
Skip it.
You might as well not skip it because it's like right at the end.
I kind of want to double check the video now that you just mentioned that. Thanks. It's the same video we saw on TV where you can't see the body at all.
You don't need to.
Hello, did you notice a strange shadow in that footage?
No, why?
I don't think it's my imagination, but I'm pretty sure I saw
I kind of want to double check it now because I didn't see it.
Alright.
I'll be quick.
It's not that I was only thinking.
I'm sorry. A strange shadow, huh? I wonder what it was.
I am not strange. Maria says...
Is it in the court record now?
No.
Really?
You would've
Mm.
You just...
I didn't realize they were gonna do extra dialogue. I'm sorry. I thought they were just gonna repeat the same thing.
I want to take another...
first.
I want to take another... I want to take another look at the footage, but Emma's right there.
You just leave this one to me. Athena Sykes, Human Whisperer. Emma. Could you teach me how to find fingerprints? Could I ever? I like your mock skill. Here, now watch carefully. What you do is...
Nice work, Athena. Now's my chance. Okay, now I'm gonna pay closer attention.
man. I can't argue with this.
Okay, I saw it. Alright, so the only thing I saw that on top of everything else was Mr. Hat's... Wait, there was a second shadow. Why was there a second Mr. Hat shadow flying up? I really want to check out that shadow. I sure wish I could take this video with me, but I guess I'd better not.
Not right away, anyways. Right now.
I saw Mr. Hat go up when it was when the cloud was there, but then I just saw it again right at the end of the video.
Interesting. All right. Now the only thing you need to look at is Emma.
Emma, can I ask you a question?
Shh, this is the best part.
She won't ever even look this way.
What great prints. Another set from my collection.
No. Fingerprints.
Nah, I don't think so.
Straight seems to enjoy her work, doesn't she?
I'll be fingering this prince later for sure. What? Hey, what? Hey, yo!
Yes, please. Okay.
All right, so change the perspective.
Wait, I can change perspective?
Yes.
Yeah,
Go back.
go back to examine. Now use the right stick. I know, it's magic.
Sword. There's a sword here. It's covered in blood. It must be the murder weapon.
She said she was sure she switched it out with the rubber sword.
Unfortunately, this one doesn't. Certainly doesn't look like it's made of rubber. Hey, Emma. Were there any fingerprints on the sword? No, she was wearing a glove. Of course not.
Let's see. According to my data, no prints were found, but that could be because the culprit wiped them off.
Come to think of it, Trucy was wearing gloves during the show. So she certainly wouldn't have left any prints either.
Yeah, hiccup's gone.
Woohoo.
Oh, I didn't get to look at the outline. Something isn't right. It just doesn't make any sense.
What's the matter, Apollo? You're making that weird thinking face again.
That's what he does normally anyway.
Yeah.
Putting his finger to his forehead and just like scrunches his face.
Yeah.
Like literally his finger goes to between his...
Yes.
Anyway. How did what should... That is a weird sentence. How did what should have been a rubber sword get switched with a metal one? Plus the timing of that dragon set piece falling down. Wasn't that just a little too convenient? Something just isn't sitting right.
Ground control to Major Apollo.
Ground control to Major Apollo.
Can you hear me, Major Apollo?
Athena! I got it! I think somebody switched Trucy's rubber sword for the metal one.
Huh?
To pin the murder on her.
Someone switched the swords, but when could they have done that?
When everybody was too busy to notice. Somebody could have switched Trucy's rubber sword with the metal one.
Right before the trick, after the set piece fell, or during Trucy's trick?
During Trucy's trick. During Trucy's trick, maybe?
And how would they have done that?
Well, they would have just, If I knew how they did it, I could be a magician too.
In other words, you had absolutely no idea. I think it would have been pretty hard to switch them during the trick.
Well, in that case, somebody could have switched Trucy's rubber sword with a metal one, after the set piece fell.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knows she grabbed the rubber one.
Yeah.
After the set piece fell, everybody in the audience was kicked out of the theater. In the ensuing chaos, somebody could have carried out a cover-up operation. Any one of the stagehands or show personnel could have done it before the police arrived.
So what you're saying is somebody's actively trying to frame Trucy for the crime?
Yes, some disgusting individual is trying to get away with murder.
So it's someone related to the show.
There's definitely a very high chance of that. Now, if we could just figure out who it is... Oh, gee, I wonder if it's Bonnie.
All right.
Disrespect this again.
Examine the... Yeah, so go back around.
What happens if I do it twice? Okay. Yeah. So this is the coffin the dead body appeared from.
Actually, I haven't examined that yet. Would you two mind giving me a hand? No sweat.
Trucy said the coffin was supposed to be empty when she stabbed it. So how did the victim even get in there?
I bet there's a secret door or something.
It sure is an oddly shaped thing, isn't it? Who knew it would unfold into something like this?
Well, I heard that since it's used for magic tricks, the left and right panels are made to be interchangeable. How that helps with magic tricks, though, I have no idea.
I'm sure they make the use of it in some way we can't even imagine. Yeah. Check.
Oh, hey, look, a trap door.
Wait a minute. It looks like the bottom of the coffin opens too.
Ooh, a secret door. Let's try opening it.
Well, look at that. It seems to lead someplace under the stage.
That's right. It goes to the understage passage. It's pitch black down there. Hold on. I think I see something glowing faintly. It's hard to make anything out from up here. If you try to go down there, the magicians will get mad at you. Apparently, there are things down there that will give away the secret behind their tricks. Well, that sucks. It's all right there, and you can't even check it out.
I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like an easy get out of jail free card. Like, because we need to investigate everything.
Yeah.
Magic tricks aren't going to stop us when we have legal.
Even though Valiant Grammary made us find out the secret to his magic trick in the middle of a case.
Yeah.
Freaking douche.
Like, that could be considered obstruction of justice.
Yeah. But then again, magicians don't give a shit.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna have to examine the understage passage at some point, though.
Alright, so last thing to search is the body outline.
Yeah. A white outline, huh? So this is where the body was.
How exactly did it look like just after the incident occurred, I wonder? Oh, I have a photo of the crime scene. Here you go.
Yeah, Trucy didn't do it. I can prove that right now.
Oh wow, it looks like he was stabbed in the back. Yes, that's definitely what killed him.
But she stabbed the box to the side.
He could have been in it sideways.
The way he falls, the way he's on the ground right now, I doubt it. What's this thing around his... Oh, that's what it was. He got dropped in from above. What's this thing around his waist?
It's a stunt harness. A stunt wire can be attached to it so the person can float and fly through the air.
Come to think of it, he did fly in Act 1, didn't he?
With the greatest of ease. A daring young man on the flying trapeze.
Body that appeared in the coffin, there's a harness around his waist for a stunt wire, but the wire isn't attached.
Oh, look, the door in the back. No, look at the back of the coffin.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh look, there's a secret door in the back panel of the coffin. Do you think Mr. Reyes could have entered the coffin through there?
If he could have done it without Trucy noticing, then maybe.
It's like two magicians trying to out-magic one another right under each other's noses.
Let's see, what else do we need to do on this stage? Emma, did you find any fingerprints on the coffin?
Actually, I haven't checked yet. I was going to do that at the end.
I gotta go.
I like to
Okay.
save the best for last.
Woohoo!
We aren't exactly talking about desserts here.
Oh, but we are. Would you like to partake in my delicious dessert? I don't mind sharing. Oh, yes, please. There's always room for dessert, right?
Well, I suppose there's 10.
Alright, I guess I'll join you two.
And coffee? All right, a quick cup of coffee.
So, could you show us how you check for prints, Emma?
Sure. Let's start with the basics. As you know, fingerprints are
Nice
an
hat.
excellent way of identifying someone.
Alright, so Josh just walked in as Smokey the Bear.
Only
I have no car, so I had to walk.
Only you can see how much drip I have.
That's because no two people have the same set of fingerprints.
No,
not even
it's-
twins.
It's at the garage right now because mom and dad are
So if we find any
out of town tomorrow, so I can't get them to pick me up when I drop off the car.
prints on the coffin, they might lead us to the killer.
If the culprit was dumb enough to leave prints behind, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and dust for prints now. Let's see. This looks like a promising spot. Try dusting the area with fingerprint powder. Move the cursor around and keep pressing A until it's thoroughly covered in powder. When you're done, blow with X to get rid of the excess powder.
Guess what you had to do on the DS?
Yeah, you actually had to blow into the microphone. There was a microphone on the DS that you would actually have to do. And I don't believe they had a button prompt to do it instead.
I think they did as like a last resort.
Yeah, but they didn't tell you how to do that.
Yeah, it's because what if your mechanics didn't work?
Yeah.
The powder in this bottle is all we have to work with. If you run out, try blowing on the area. Any excess powder will be returned to the bottle.
That's not how that works, but okay.
Alright, I think I'm ready to give it a try.
Literally just slather the area.
Just mash the button.
Might as well. G. We're gapping.
I keep going.
Found some prints. Looks like the fingers of somebody's hand. Now, let's try comparing these with the ones we have on file. First, switch to Analyze mode with L to select a print. Next, select the picture to Analyze and confirm it with A.
I smell an apple.
No?
No.
Where is the candy?
I think it's the candy.
Alright. Yeah. So just, yeah.
I've got a pretty clear print here. I wonder whose is it?
I have the prints of everyone involved in this case right here. Just choose the person whose face you'd like to compare the sample against.
Well, the last person who was in the coffin was... He has fingerless gloves, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, this was done a lot in Apollo Justice as well.
It is
so
not.
it is. It is. Sound effect taken from Apollo Justice, baby.
Bingo.
Oh, so wait. You ditched Phoenix for the second case and gone back to Apollo?
Yeah. Yeah.
This happens around the same time.
Looks like your prints belong to the deceased, Mr. Reyes.
Well, if we found prints here, maybe we can find them elsewhere on the coffin too.
Do.
Guess I'll try dusting for more prints.
And I didn't even have to finger him this time. Apollo! That's my job.
Thorough.
Does it have to make such a squishy sound effect when you're doing it? Do it a little more.
What?
It didn't do it all the way.
All the way. All the way.
We're on a short time frame.
Trying my best. I'm literally mashing the button. It's
Yeah,
not
I
giving
know.
it to me.
Alright. I think we're missing something here.
Why would it tell me something if
It would identify it, or unless you could. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Normally, yeah,
There, I found some.
that's weird because normally it would identify. It would tell you.
Shrug.
These prints are apparently Mr. Reyes too.
So that means he was holding the box like this.
Yeah, he was like.
Shall we try looking for prints on the outside of the coffin now?
Yes, let's.
This time you'll be able to rotate the coffin and look at it from different angles. Give you a chance to examine it thoroughly. You can use
The right
the
stick.
stick to turn the coffin in any which way you like. And holding R while using the right stick will let you jump right to where the action is. If you ever get stuck or confused, you can always reset things by pressing the R button.
Take a bunch.
Oh, sorry, that was my limp. Okay, and if I find any prints, I'll choose one to run against your data, just like before.
Oh wait, you can't have it.
I'm not sure. You'd have to check the ingredients. Gummies are hard to... Like,
It's hit and miss.
yeah, it's very, like, 50-50.
Corn syrup, sugars, maltose, dextrose, water.
Gelatin. That answers that question.
I'll take the gummy worm. Right.
I don't know, take a little more. Second of the morning, you can't have it.
Bullshit! There, I got a print.
Alright, I'll just check it against my data. Huh? That's funny. It doesn't match the prints of anyone involved in this case.
Really? None of them? How can that be? Now then, I wonder if I can find any more prints.
Well, that's interesting.
Oops, yeah. Wait.
I think that's just part of the coffin.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you want me to tell you where to look?
Nah,
I mean, we are a quarter after 7.
I'm trying, and it's not going to take me long. I know it's probably somewhere here.
Well, if you need any guidance, just let me know.
I just friggin' do the whole thing.
No.
He doesn't have enough powder to do so. You see the little bottle on the bottom left?
Yeah.
That's the amount of powder he can use.
Okay.
I think that's just part of the powder. So you should try blowing again.
Okay.
A little higher.
What, on the back face?
Look towards the top half of the thing. Look toward, yeah. I think, it says here.
Let me just blow this real quick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Go up for a second.
Either the upper left or the upper right section of the face.
Well, that's...
I would say check like the corners. Like the sides.
Oh, that?
Yeah, because like somebody would have had to have closed and opened it, right?
Oh, I see.
So go a little further down. See where the door handle is?
This?
Yeah, check around there. Because somebody would have had to have opened and closed the casket, right?
Yeah, because that's the way that hand's sitting.
Mm-hmm.
That's sitting like that, which means you have to reach over and eat.
Huh.
Maybe it's on the other side.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah!
Oh, look at that.
That wasn't there before.
Maybe because maybe it's giving you a hand.
Yeah.
That's fine. Honestly,
But rotate it before you blow.
no, he can just blow it fine from
Yeah, I can blow everything.
there. Uh-huh. I'm aware.
I'm immature. I'm immature.
Now give me the bird. I'd love to, honestly, but the box sensors wouldn't allow it. Right. Alright, so now examine them.
Yeah.
You have to be very exact with what
I
you're
know. My thumb is
looking- The thumb?
no, like my hand.
No, I
it locks up
got
at
you.
up close. Really?
You can zoom in. Can you zoom in?
No.
No.
There, found another print. Judging from its position and location, it might have been made when somebody put this lid on the coffin. Let's see now. There was one part during the show where someone put this lid on, after Shusi had gotten into the coffin. It's different. It's not Mr. Ryus's prints.
No, it's not.
Let's try Trucy. Oh
Well,
no. not Trucy.
who was in the show with her? Who was in the show with Trucy?
Bon Bon. Yeah, it's Bon Bon's.
So we have Mr. Rias's prints, Bonnie's prints, and a third unidentified print.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hooray! Wario, what are you doing here? I'm a part of the Magic Act!
Looks. Oh, that's Emma.
Yeah. Looks like the print belongs to the bunny girl. Come to think of it, she did put the lid on the coffin during the show.
That's probably when she left her print on the lid.
It looks like that's about all the prints we're going to find. To sum everything up, the prints that we found belong to the victim, Mr. Reyes, the bunny sister Bonnie, and some third unidentified person. But that's strange. We didn't see anybody else up there on the stage during the show. Does this mean some outsider was up there? Somebody unrelated to the show?
The Phantom of the Opera.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I guess we can't really say at this point.
Well, thank goodness we didn't find any of Trucy's fingerprints, right?
But that's only because Trucy was wearing gloves. Hey Emma, there's something else that's been bothering me about the prints.
What? I'm listening to the song.
Oh, I gotcha.
Don't you think something's odd about
Right.
Mr. Ryus's prints?
Odd? What's odd about them?
Well, if Mr. Ryus was standing in the coffin facing forwards,
What?
he would have left prints like this, right? But when we look at the actual prints, they're facing backwards.
You just turn around.
They're facing backwards. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Hey, what do you know? You're right.
Interesting.
I wonder how they wound up like that. Maybe he was accidentally facing the wrong way at first, but then turned around later?
No, the coffin is much too small for a guy his size to turn around in, and we've already established that those parts can be interchanged left and right.
Yeah.
About all he would have been able to do is to manage is maybe a little bit of twisting.
And it really doesn't make any sense, does it?
I think I might have hit something major here. Oh, I have just one more question, Emma.
Oh yeah? What is it?
Mr. Ryus was stabbed in the back, right? But he was standing in the coffin like this. How would that have worked?
Oh right, that. The lead prosecutor has an explanation, actually. He thought that the victim might have tried to dodge the sword as it came into the coffin.
That doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
So maybe he twisted his body and the sword ended up stabbing him in the back.
We already established that he can't do that.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
That's his theory, anyway.
I see. I guess that sounds plausible.
Sort of. I guess maybe the minute amount of twisting he could do, maybe?
Yeah, but that would be a glancing blow to the back, if anything.
Yeah.
Not a killing
Looks like
blow.
we might have to examine a little more.
Well, I guess that about wraps up our investigation of the stage.
Actually, there's still the area behind that curtain. Don't you want to know what's back there?
Sure do, but Emma told us not to move or touch anything, remember?
Would you quit staring at me? Fine, I'll go open it for you. Wow, look at at you, flaunting your lady killer eyes.
Ha 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 ha! I have my ways!
Bruh.
I won't be doing this, so I won't get charged with animal abuse for not throwing you a bone. I guess poker eyes can be just as effective.
I have mastered the art of the Puss in Boots.
I'm literally just imagining, like, Apollo in a chibi style with, like, chubby face.
He's doing the Puss in Boots thing.
Alright, I'm good.
I'm not praising you, Apollo. That investigation was shit.
Well, there's the line he was dropped down on.
It's like the meme of that image of like the guy looking over with the puppy dog eyes, and the next image is.
Well, go on and investigate your heart's content before you go moving anything.
I know. We'll be sure to ask first.
Oh, by the way, just examine the backstage to move to the area beyond the curtain.
Okay, time to get investigating. So I see Mr. Hat's line and Mr. Reus's line.
Yep. So yeah, go to examine. Go behind the.
Seeing the stage this way kind of breaks the illusion, doesn't it?
It just goes to show that some things are better left unseen.
Oh, and listen to you.
Mhm.
Oh, listen to you, sounding all blown up and stuff.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll have some cynical one-liners of your own someday.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Anyway, on to more pressing matters. Let's go examine the backstage area. A dustpan, a broom, and a bucket.
That's Tina.
Oh,
At this point, the room and a bucket. Guess they use these to keep the stage tidy.
I doubt that's what this bucket is for, though. See how it says fire on it?
Oh, I think it's a fire bucket then. Yes, I heard the theater owner went out and bought that just for the show. When he heard there was going to be a fire trick, he flew to the store to get it.
But can a little bucket like this one really put out a raging fire?
I'm guessing the other thought it could. But it doesn't look like it's been used. In fact, the inside is caked with dust. What was the point of even buying the bucket then?
Wait a minute, that means nobody actually prepared for the fire trick, trick after all.
Huh.
I have a feeling this might be an important bit of information.
Interesting.
I wasn't aiming for the bucket, but
Close enough.
I just think it's weird that the dustpan is lanced through by the broom.
Yeah. So you can examine the coffin.
Oh no, it's laughing. I don't think anybody gets it. Okay, cool. Hey, there's a coffin back here too. It looks like there's a stuffed dragon inside.
No, wait, look. It's just an illusion. See, the dragon looks like it's inside. But it's really just painted on the front lid.
Oh wow, you're right. That's really something else.
If the show hadn't been cancelled, we might have gotten to see this trick too, huh?
Guillotine.
It's a guillotine. But it's not real. It's just another one of Truce's props.
I wonder if it was supposed to appear in the show.
Huh? You mean she didn't mention it to you? She said you were going to make a guest appearance on stage for her guillotine trick.
No, I definitely remember not agreeing to something like losing my head on national TV.
Off with his head!
What is this thing?
It's a witch. I'm guessing they used it to pull Mr. Hat up. Nope, not that one. Oh look, there are two witches. One back there and one up there.
Apparently, each winch was rigged up to something different. One of them was used to hold up the dragon set piece, while the other was next to that weird puppet up on the catwalk.
A weird puppet, huh? We'd better go check the catwalk later. I think I've explored everything except for
There's that, and also I would check the ladder.
Yeah, that's what I was going to check afterwards. I'm just saying everything else.
Yeah.
There's a sign here that says understage. I bet these stairs go to the understage area.
No.
Tristan told me she and her fellow magicians call out the abyss. I wonder why.
Who knows? Maybe it's because it's really dark down there or something.
Ooh, I bet they've got all kinds of magical goodies stashed away down there. Come on, let's go check it out. Huh? The door's locked. The entrance to the abyss is barred to hear mortals like us, huh?
Oh well, I guess that's what you call a swing and the abyss.
And abyss. Wah, wah, wah. Boo.
Hey look, it's a stepladder.
It looks like this ladder leads to the catwalk overhead.
Do I really have to go up there? Why don't you go up and check it out, Athena? I'm sure you'll like the air up there.
Huh? Where in the world did you get that idea from? Wait a minute. Are you saying I'm an airhead? How rude can you get?
That's not what I'm saying at all. Now go up, up you go. I'll just wait down here.
Okay, now I'm starting to get the picture. You're afraid of heights, aren't you, Apollo? Come on now, this is for Trucy. She needs us, so up on the catwalk you go.
Well, I guess it's time to put on my big boy pants.
Are you alright, Apollo? You're white as a sheet.
I'm fine! Don't look down, Justice. Don't look down.
Those green things over there look like cushions. I guess one of them was used to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat zipped under it. Let's go check it out.
Way over there? He slammed into it so freaking hard he went through it.
Oh no, he's dead. I can tell I'm a cop.
I guess we'll just show the bun first.
These set pieces look like a rabbit and a moon. Although, they kind of look like it could be a duck and a croissant, too.
I can see it.
What do they look like to you, Apollo?
The Grim Reaper and a guy falling to his death.
Come on, let's have a wrap up this investigation before your imagination catches up with you.
Mr. Hat.
Huh? What's that? Look, Apollo, it's Mr. Hat.
He's attached to a wire. Actually, didn't Trucy say something like... They quickly raised Mr. Hat up by wire into a cushion on the catwalk.
Maybe the stagehands pulled Mr. Hat up and left him here afterwards?
That wire attached to his back. It looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. Huh? Mr. Hat's cape is ripped. Did it happen during the show? That's odd. It almost looks like it was slashed with a blade. How in the world did that happen?
Apollo, I see that you're trying to take this all in stride, and I respect that. But seriously, you're trembling like a newborn fawn up here.
Get it together, man.
Help it!
There's one other thing, yeah.
Wow, that's a big pulley.
I guess it's just an Apollo night then.
No, we'll cut it off at 7:30.
It is 7:30.
After this one.
We're literally on the last thing.
Yeah.
Looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. The dragon set piece must have been hanging from this.
That was the end.
Oh.
It's fine.
Now you can imitate Apollo for a line. Is there something else here we haven't seen?
Whoops.
Nothing unusual here. Do a little turn on the catwalk. It's the second one. It's the one that he's attached to, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Mr. Hat is rigged to this smaller pulley.
Hey, you can do it too.
Let's see, how did it go? After being blown a kiss, Mr. Hat goes wild, and just as he's about to stab the coffin, he gets pulled up to the catwalk. And the smoke screen was to hide his ascent from the audience's view. That's wire.
What?
Chains.
Hey, look! There are cushions attached to the other side. Well, what are you standing way over there for? Come on over and look.
You're not gonna try and push me off, are you?
Seriously, Apollo, come on, you'll be fine. Here, do you want me to hold your hand?
Yes, actually, if you wouldn't mind. Looks like you're right. And Trucy mentioned something about this, didn't she? That a cushion was supposed to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat was pulled up.
Well, I think Roundabout does it for the catwalk. Do you think we missed anything?
Nope, nah, didn't miss a single thing. We're all done here. Yes, sirree.
I take it you're ready to go down?
Yeah, I think we better. I feel fainting spell coming on.
Oh, brother. You don't need me to hold your hand again, do you?
But it'll really be good for the shipping crowd.
Yes, mother.
All done?
Yep.
Pretty much. There's just one thing. The door to the understage passage was locked. Any way to get down there?
That place. They locked it up as soon as we police finished our investigation down there. If you want to check it out, you have to ask a magician.
Well, Trucy's at the detention center, so she can't help us. I guess we'll have to look for somebody else from the show, like Bonnie.
Okay, and I'd better get back to my own investigation. See you around.
It's too bad about the understage area, but at least we learned a few things.
Yeah, like one of your greatest fears.
I wasn't talking about that. I meant how all the behind-the-scenes stuff is set up. Let's see. We found out that there are 2 winches backstage.
Yeah, their names are Kome and Katake.
Well, Mr. Hat was rigged to the first winch, and the dragon set piece was attached to the other one.
And both of them were used during the show. Right after the body was discovered, the dragon set piece fell to the stage.
And in the chaos that ensued, the culprit could have switched the rubber sword with the real one. So it looks like the best way to prove Trucy's innocence is to identify the real killer.
What a complete and utter mess. This is all great, just great. That Wright kid is bush league, small potatoes, a half-grown has-been.
There's somebody on stage.
That's the guy I was talking about, the one that you would take over if I do the prosecutor.
Okay. I wonder who it is and what they're doing. Maybe we should go talk to them.
We will do that next time.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.